people. 20 years ago, they wouldn't let the troops use DU. It was an emergency weapon if the Russians poured across into Europe, and they admitted it would kill a lot of the troops that used it. But they changed it in 1991 and said it's no longer bad for you, use it. And the deformities in Fallujah are 14-fold. The deformities in our troops and their children are 4-fold. That's the British Medical Journal. I mean, folks, they tell the troops, use uranium weapons. They're not bad for you. They tell workers in the Gulf, core exit isn't bad for you. And Obama says there's no health problems, don't worry. They tell police and firemen, you don't need a respirator at ground zero. Asbestos isn't bad. They take the troops' insurance death benefits. I mean, they take Korea, Vietnam, Desert 1, Desert 2. I appreciate your call. God bless you, sir. I mean, these people, I can't believe that. I have nightmares over this. I mean, literally, they get away with anything. What else are they getting away with? Don't you understand? We'll be right back with more calls. Stay with us.
You've heard Alex explain how the Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced colloidal silver solutions, yet many are unaware of the entire function of the Silver Lungs system and how it has been designed to deliver your silver solutions anywhere in or on the body. My name is Mario Cifaldi, and I'm the developer of the Silver Lungs generator. Not only does the Silver Lungs system produce endless colloidal and ionic silver solutions, it also comes equipped with the proper applicators and devices needed to deliver your silver solutions directly to key target areas. This includes the eyes, ears, nose, lungs, topically to the skin, and orally for the digestive system. Be sure to watch our new 7-minute video tour of the Silver Lungs system at www.silverlungs.com to learn more about how the Silver Lungs system works. As well, we are always ready to answer any questions you may have. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Alex Jones here with urgent information concerning trendsresearch.com. The Trends Journal distills the voluminous ongoing research of the Trends Research Institute into a concise, readily accessible form. By tracking 300 separately defined domestic and international trends, the Trends Journal establishes the connections that others fail to see or misinterpret. Gerald Salente's Trends Journal allows you to anticipate change, recognize the implications, and take protective strategies. Individual readers from every walk of life can put the Trends Journal, Trends Forecast, and Trends Analysis to practical use. Extra information to keep you well informed throughout the year when any current event of major social, economic, or political significance occurs. Trends Journal notifies its subscribers of their implications. When you subscribe to the Trends Journal, you'll also receive Trends Alerts. Visit trendsresearch.com today. That's trendsresearch.com. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. This information is too important to wait. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. call us at 1-800-340-7091 or visit our website 5starsoap.com for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
We now take you live
to the Central Texas Command Center
in the heart of the resistance. You're listening to the Alex Jones Show.
I have made more than 26 full-length documentary films, and none of them have reached more people than the Obama deception. We've got a deal running for another week where you get a copy of this expanded film that shatters the left-right paradigm and shows how both parties at the top are controlled by these offshore banks, and get a copy of Jesse Ventura's American Conspiracies, absolutely free in hardcover, $24.95 value free. So the DVD and the book, $19.95, and your purchase makes this broadcast and what we do here possible. Now, if you just joined us, I wasn't joking about that. Bloomberg's had a series of reports where Prudential and others, major insurance companies, admitted they made a secret deal in 1999 with Veterans Affairs to basically keep dead veterans' benefits. And many experts have called it criminal, but the government says, well, we changed the language. We don't tell the vets when they sign up in the military that that's in the fine print. So because they didn't read the print, we're going to keep their money. I mean, that'll just give you an idea. There it is. Veterans Agency made secret deal over benefits. U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs failed to inform 6 million soldiers and their families of an agreement enabling Prudential Financial, Inc. to withhold lump sum payments of life insurance benefits to survivors of fallen service members, according to records made public through a Freedom of Information Act request. And what they do is, without giving them the choice, is they pay them a fraction of the supposed interest on it. In some cases, they just keep it. So you can read those reports for yourself. So you pay into these things and you get nothing. Okay, let's go back to your calls as promised. Then coming up, I'm going to play that John P. Holdren clip about dismantling our industries by design. You didn't think NAFTA and GATT were an accident. Let's talk to Joe in Maryland, then Julian, Scanner, Nate, John, and others. Joe, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex. Thanks for taking my call. First, I wanted to say thanks for not selling out.
Well, I mean, selling out is a lie. Even if you think you sell out and join the New World Order, you're destroying yourself and your own family. You can't make a deal with the devil. Anything else, Joe?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, your phone was cutting out. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I had a couple questions regarding history and stuff, since you're a history buff. Hey, how about a Ron Paul DVD? Like, you know how you got the Obama deception and stuff? How about a pro Ron Paul? He's the real deal. Here's the evidence how we know he's the real deal. How about something like that so we can get him in the White House in 2012 before we completely go into 100%?
I suspended the 2-year production of my eugenics film. It's coming out in the middle of next year to late this year or early next year, release a film about the political paradigm, who Ron Paul is, who the fake Tea Party people are, trying to make it a counterfeit. So it's a great idea. We're actually on it.
Awesome. And hey, so the couple of questions I had for you, did we land on the moon, and was there a Bush senior JFK assassination connection?
Okay. All the evidence I have is that the technology is even more advanced than what they show. And yes, we did go to the moon, but they did fake a few things because they didn't want the general public to see the real technology. And of course, you know, the B-2 stealth bomber was 20-plus years old when they rolled it out in 1987. And I know people who worked on the front line of mission control. I know the guy that ran the RCA cameras on the moon, Raymond Teague, and he's the real deal. And I've talked to Dr. Bob Bowman, the former head of the Star Wars program, and he says, well, it's classified, but you're right on target with... They've got a semi-fake space program, not because they don't have the technology, but because they don't let the public know what they've really got. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. How about did Because there's a memo out on the internet. I don't know if it's fake or not, but
no, there's a real memo that a George Herbert Walker Bush was in the CIA and was in Texas, and he was photographed in Dealey Plaza. And, of course, they claim he would just join the CIA in the 70s to be the director out of nowhere. But, of course, he went to Skull&Bones at Yale that founded the CIA. That's on record. And, of course, he was CIA. I appreciate your call. And the evidence is involved. Let's go to Julian in Texas. Julian, you're on the air.
Hello, Alex, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I wanted to talk about the Skull&Bones and how it relates to our current currency in the newly redesigned, like, $5 to $100 bills.
Well, there's all sorts of occultic numerology and garbage all over our money.
Yeah, but are you aware of the letter E and how it, when you turn on its side, on some fonts it looks like the Triforce? Like, are you aware of that? The power, courage, and justice that they believe in?
Yes.
And how when you fold the $20 bill in half, the top, it has 9. When you separate it into 4 sections, it has 9, and then the bottom's 1, and on the back is 1.
Yeah, well, let me be clear, Julian. The globalists are obsessed with numerology and the occult. They believe in it. I don't believe in it. But for listeners, I'm not saying I believe in this. It's like, do you believe in a religion that pygmies have in Central Africa, in the Congo? No. But do they practice worshiping rocks and trees? Yes. And yes, I've snuck into Bohemian Grove. I've covered ABC News, got footage of Skull&Bones. They made The Good Shepherd, directed by Robert De Niro, that's very historical about Skull&Bones founding CIA, devil worship, and it's all real. And the Republican leadership predominantly has gay orgies at Bohemian Grove. That's even in Vanity Fair. One of their guys finally snuck in 2 years ago. Got fired over it, but did witness it. And what you think is going on is not what's happening. But, I mean, who else but Satanists would let DynCorp and Halliburton run white slavery rings, and it's put in the Chicago Tribune and nobody gets in trouble? It's a bunch of hedonistic Satan worshipers that run everything.
Yeah, it is. And
yeah, my film, Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove, and The Order of Death, it's 2 films on 1 DVD, covers it all. But go ahead.
Yeah, in like you see the folding paper money, like foldingmoney.com, but where it shows like that the Twin Towers were hit and smoke, and then
it shows the whole progression. It shows them not being hit, then crumbling. I appreciate your call. Yeah. Literally scores of news ads, TV shows. Fox TV 6 months before released a Lone Gunman episode, a spinoff of the X-Files, where the government hijacks a jumbo jet, by remote control to fly it in the World Trade Center to declare martial law and attack Afghanistan. But the rest of the government stands down because the government runs a drill of it being a drill, and then exactly that happened on 9/11. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on because it's their religion. It's called lesser magic. They have to do the ritual first in front of you in a smaller way, like a model of it. They believe to successfully carry it out. It's also kind of like all this stuff is superstition, but it goes back to the Greeks and every other culture, the Japanese, the Aztecs. They all believed in vampires. I don't. But a vampire is a symbol of a psychopathic guild or a club of psychos who go out at night and kill people. And vampires have to come to your business or house, make a deal with you, and trick you to invite them in once so they can come in again. And so that's why they admit their world government to you, and then the other side of their mouth say it doesn't exist. And that's why they put all their symbols out about how they're killing us and tell us what they're doing to their movies. They even believe that that's the job I'm fulfilling. They believe you're too weak and won't stand up to them. I believe you're strong and will stand up to them.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange home gain gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's